Hello and welcome to part 8. Yeah. So, like I said last part, we're heading back to Megapolis. Whatever could we be going here for? Alright, so last part, yeah, look at that. Stupid graphics. Yeah, we're gonna be heading this way because we are going to be getting something special by cheating. And I also get to work on upgrading my mini turrets. They're barely halfway though. Aren't mini turrets so nice? You just throw them out and you leave, and then you come back and the room has been completely cleared. Of course, sometimes they're really stupid and they keep firing into a wall, but you know, whatever. And sometimes they keep shooting enemies that they can't possibly reach. Something that always annoyed me about the stupid mini turrets. Although in Up Your Arsenal, they're so much worse. Oh yeah, the mini turrets are in Up Your Arsenal. Just like how we get weapons from the first game in this one, we get weapons from going Commando in the next one. Kind of a thing that happens a lot during the series. I think it's weird. Anyway, we're almost up to our destination here. Here it is. This is when we get to learn about... No, hold on, I have to kill all these guys. This is when we get to learn about a very awesome glitch. See that thing right there? That's for the hacking device of this game. The trespassing device. Just like we have the trespasser in the last game, we get another one in this game. But I don't like it. It is absolute garbage. Unfortunately, I'll still be getting it. But if we take this decoy glove here, throw it on the ground, and kind of trap Ratchet with it, we can just walk through this wall. And there's our first nanotech boost of the game, but we can't get back out unless we decoy glove out, or if we just save and reload. I always feel that's the easier way to do it. It's very nice that you can get out that way, because if you try to decoy clip back out, you might run out of decoys if you fail to look. So yeah, one of the things I wanted to do in this playthrough was also show off glitches. I don't know if I did that when I played through the first game. Decoy clipping is in that game as well.
We are under attack. Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
Oh, so yeah, we're back in space, and this is our first space battle. You know, we had Wupash Nebula back when we were flying to Magtar Nebula, but that one's really just preliminary, teaching us the controls. This is really how you do it. Now this right here is, I believe, the first nanotech boost that's actually available to you. So yeah, I guess I should talk about what nanotech boosts are. So in this game, you know, your health upgrades as you defeat enemies, but your health can also upgrade if you pick up a nanotech boost. It just automatically jumps you to the next level. You know, it's the rare candy of this game. But here's the thing, you might be wondering, well, what happens if you get up to the max level and then you pick up a nanotech boost? Well, it turns out that the maximum nanotech Ratchet can have in this game is 80. And I think that if you only upgrade by experience alone, like by killing enemies and having it upgrade that way, you can only get up to 60, and that there are 20 nanotech boosts in the game. I might be wrong, but I know that after a certain point you can no longer get experience, and you have to upgrade with nanotech boosts. So in order to get to the max nanotech, you need to not only get enough experience, but you also have to collect all the nanotech boosts. So this one, even though it is really our first challenge, it's actually really difficult. Notice my shield's almost done. I don't know if I explained this in Wupash, but those little rhombuses underneath my health bar, those mark my shield. And when they get like a darker and darker color, then my shield disappears and I start taking damage with my health. Also, that right there, everyone shoots at you at once, and if you don't really understand that they just spawned you in front of the big wave after that cutscene, you are probably going to get murdered in that one shot. Because when all those shots fly by you, they basically take off. They can take off your entire shield for one. And I was already low on shield, so I probably would have died if I hadn't gotten out of the way. So this challenge, it took me quite a while to actually do. Probably the first time. Not during this playthrough, this is my first try here. I'm used to this game. When you get used to this game and all of its controls, they're not bad. But I think these are really just like the best dogfights in the series. I mean, between this and the hover bikes, this game gets a lot of stuff right. I know I said in the last part that this game isn't always my favorite, but I do think it does a lot of stuff really well. Just waiting for this guy to come past me so I can shoot him. Okay, see, because that's what happens when you try and turn around, they just fly by.
Oh yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad skill. Yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
So now we are ready to go to Canal City, but before we do that, we're going to do some extra challenges. Every one of these, I don't even know what to call these. It's not really planets, but any one of these areas where, you know, you're in your ship flying around space and fighting enemies, they all have 4 challenges. First one is, you know, mandatory to continue with the story and get the coordinates. But all the other ones are just bonus challenges that get you bolts. For this one, we need to destroy 30 of these space wasps in 2 minutes. And the weird thing about these space wasps is that this is like the only time you see them in the game and in the series. This challenge is pretty difficult when all you have are the default weapons. But I figured that I wanted to do all of this with the default weapons. Because, you know, I want to get all this stuff as soon as possible. I don't want to have to come back here later. Which isn't really a problem. I mean, these games are sort of built for backtracking in that way. But I just want these things dead now. Space Wasps do not have any sort of projectile, and their only way of attacking you is by flying up to you and then sort of breathing on you. Honestly, the only thing they really do is fly up to you. And yeah, you know, you saw you just had that breathing thing. The only thing they really do is spend most of their time running away. I'm also running out of time. I only got 10 seconds left and I got 4 to go. No! Yeah, that just restarted. I knew this wasn't gonna work. It's good when they're flying directly away from you, because then you can sort of aim at them and just concentrate your shots on them. You really don't want to have to waste rockets on them. Rockets will kill them in one hit, though. I think so. Rockets killed most enemies in one hit. Down to 16, and I've almost got... time is almost halfway up. Because it's 30 in 2 minutes, you want to make sure you're at least below 15 by the time the 1 minute mark comes up. So then you know you got good pace. The problem really comes from when you got most of them killed. Because then it gets harder to sort of aim at them. Of course, now that there are fewer Wasps than I have rockets, I might as well just shoot them all now. Oh, they're flying a little bit more erratically. Just one more. Yeah. Now that we've done that, we unlock the third challenge. Yeah, all these challenges are in order. You can't just pick whatever challenge you want. The first one is defeating the Slug Ships. The second one is the Space Wasps. This one, we've only got 10 ships to fight, and there are no waves. Once you defeat these 10 ships, that is it. But these guys do a lot of damage, and they take a lot of hits. Notice that even if I hit them with a rocket, that still doesn't kill them. These guys are a little bit menacing to fight when you're still on the default weapons, because it's like, whoa, these are the kind of enemies you would fight late in the game. The thing is, they aren't, though. The enemies you fight later in the game are not as tough as this. Later in the game, they use different tactics. More like just sending a lot of enemies at you, and you have to fight in different conditions. It's not just reliant on enemies being stronger. Kind of nice. These because if they had us doing something like fighting 20 of these guys and then fighting a second wave of 20 of these guys, it would just be really tedious. Even with our powered up weapons, it would be horrible. And now for the last challenge, which I absolutely hate. That's why I scrolled back through all the other ones. Like, do I really have to do this? I decided to go and fight the Ace Slug Ships again. Mainly because this challenge is easy and it's nice to get extra bolts. As per usual, they spend most of their time running away from you, so just concentrate your fire. During this whole challenge, I was contemplating whether or not I actually wanted to do the Ace Bunyan races. Ever since I played this game, like as a kid, I dreaded those races. Even now, I pretty much never do them. I'd rather redo all 3 of the other challenges just to make up for the bolts that I don't get by refusing to do the race. The only problem is that you get a platinum bolt during the race. I don't get the platinum bolt here. I mean, if I do decide to get all the platinum bolts in this run, then I guess I will do it. Yeah, here we go. It's just the normal fly through the rings type race. And I decided right from the start that I wasn't going to bother on doing this 100%. Because in order to get the platinum bolt, you must complete this race by not missing a single ring. But not only do you not have to miss a single ring, you still have to win. Which is really annoying. So since I already missed a ring, I'm not even gonna try. I mean, okay, I do still have to try, because there's a limit to how many rings you can miss. I think if you miss more than 10, you automatically fail. I was kind of going in tune with the music there for a second. Another thing I don't like about these races is that they're really long. I mean, yeah, they really show off the level. That might be why they made them, because you'd never go through these tunnels while you were fighting the thug ships, you know? Other than that, I just find them really tedious. They test out your flying skills, because the whole running into a wall will kill you. That's still in effect here. If I crash into a wall, I'm still dead. All we have to do is pass through the gold ring, and we're done. And with that, we are ready to head off to Canal City, which we'll do in the next part. So, you know, catch you then, guys.